Hello everybody and finally welcome here to the NTIS Season 1. Mark Joel is on the pole, followed by Cameron Garlington, Richard Whitehall, Cameron Gadju, and Celtic Johnson. Let's get to your starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
We are here today at St. Petersburg for 13 laps. Here at St. Petersburg to start off the season. We'll watch back here to make sure that they don't crash coming off of pit road. This tends to happen sometimes, so just got to make sure that that is not going to happen here. Here's where it normally happens. I believe we're going to get through scot-free, so something we got to watch out here for at St. Petersburg. Want to make sure everyone's going to get caught up nicely, I believe. Anyways, as you see the course right now, here we see, I believe I'm on TV1, yep. Cameron Garlington on the outside pole. Here's your pace car for the day. But Mark Joel, the first ever pole in NTIS history. Very excited to get this season kicked off, and it's a big track, 1.806 miles. I'll be right to the bathroom just real quick. Alright, here we go through the final corner, off of turn 12, I believe it is, and down the front straightaway. We're ready to get this started. The green flag is out here at St. Petersburg. 3 and 4 wide here in the back of the pack. We get up front. Through turns 3 and 4. Around the bend. Now they come through 5 and 6. Mark Joel is going to get away with the lead as they go down the long stretch now through turns 7. And they slow down into turn 8. Now down through turn 9 and 10. And then it is turn 11. That's when they make the run back through the front straightaway, and we have had a crash. We have had a crash. Gregory Whitehall has hit the barrier right here. Let's see what happened. See, a lot of people run it really high here, especially when they're trying to make up position from their bad start. Ooh, yep, the 40 just clips that barrier, that tire barrier, and just gets involved as we go back live here. Joel is going to keep the lead, so... Oh no, that's Garlington took the lead from Joel while we were away. They go through 5 and 6. You see your field here. Still some side-by-side a little further on back. By the way, no cautions, of course. Oh, one hit the wall there. That's the 12 of Austin Spencer. They're just lightly hit the wall right there. And it looks like, was that, yeah, Whitehall. Still the only one involved in an incident so far. As it is still Cameron Garlington ahead of Joel, Gadju, Whitehall, and Celtic Johnson is your top 5. 11 laps to go here at St. Petersburg. They go through turn 1. IndyCar racing at its finest here at St. Petersburg. Great way to kick off season 1, the inaugural season, and the inaugural race at all of these tracks we'll be racing at. They go through the twists and turns of St. Petersburg. Definitely a fun track. I honestly kind of like racing on it. It's nice, it's very tight, hard to pass, but it's still a lot of fun when you race it. A little side-by-side here. Of course, you'll see more side-by-side the further back you go in the field. And it looks like the 40 is going to be out of the race. Indeed, the 40 of, was it Gregory Whitehall, I believe, is out of the race. Looking for the other Whitehall here. Or did only 2 Whitehalls get in? Alright, let's see here. Was it Gregory or Madison? Gregory, alright. Probably missed Madison somewhere. Nope, I don't see her. Oh. This is a great shot here. Down the long back straightaway here. Garlington trying to lengthen his lead. Trying to win the first ever race. That would be a big part of his NTRL career, really winning the first ever IndyCar race in NTRL. We have 9 laps to go this time by. Garlington heading into turn 1. Through 2. Now through the bend. I believe I'm getting the turn numbers correct. I'm probably not. But, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there's 14 turns then. Oops. Garlington trying to lengthen his lead. He actually just ran his best lap. Ooh. But Joel is a little quicker, it seems. And we'll see here in the long run if Joel has enough to get past that one car of Garlington. Here's we go through turn 13 and now turn 14. Through turn 1 and turn 2 and turn 3. Coming down the first straightaway and down into turn 4. The short straight through turn 5, around the bend in turn 6, down into turn 7, which leads into turn 8, which is the hairpin of the, which is the first hairpin to turn the back around to head down back towards the straightaway. Turn 9. Coming up here is turn 10, I believe. Yep, right here. And this is where the track starts to get speedy right after here, turn 11 and turn 12. That is probably about the fastest part of the track, through 13 and through 14. And it looks like the 61 is going to lose a lot of time here. See the last lap times. Ooh, a 111. A 111 was just ran by Cameron Garlington. Joel just ran a 112, 168. What a lap. I'm saying he's the only one to run a 1 minute 11 second lap. Garlington pulling away on that 61 car. Cameron Gadju still third. Still fourth is Richard Whitehall, and still fifth is Celtic Johnson, having also having good starts to the season. Old Spice, by the way, is next week for 80-some laps, I believe. I'll check real quick. For the Indy Grand Prix, 50 laps, 77 miles. This is a 23.5-mile race, 13 laps here. Nope. Through turn 14, down the front straightaway, we're going to have 6 laps to go, as we are just past halfway here at St. Pete. I believe we have not had anyone else crash out. Indeed not. The 40 is going to be, looks like, the only one out of the race. Let's compare lap times once again. Ooh, a little quicker was Joel. However, he still lost a little bit, I believe. As we are coming around to get 5 laps to go. Down the front straightaway, it's going to be Garlington running another good lap. He pulls away some more. 1:12.298 compared to a 1:12.407. Nearly a tenth of a second, or more than a tenth of a, just more than a tenth of a second better. As they're going to come down through into turn 4 here. Through 4 and dives into number 5. Garlington holds the lead. He's going to lead the most laps. He's going to be the only one to lead laps by the looks of it, but we still have a long race to go here. I mean, just 5 laps is almost 10 miles, probably about 8 or so. So we still have an alright amount to go here. It's actually so it is exactly pretty much 9 miles left to go, coming around. And here we are, 7.25 miles to go for Cameron Garlington. He pulls away a lot there. Another 1:11.759 compared to a 1:12.124. Unbelievable lap times here by Mr. Garlington in that number 1 car. I can't believe it. He is running the best lap times we have possibly ever seen. And someone else has just run a 1:11. That is the 20. The 20, I'm unsure. I actually have the driver list here. The 20 is Justin Richter. So Justin and Garlington run the fastest laps so far here today with 3.5 laps to go. Wow. Unbelievable job here by Richter and Garlington as they as Garlington now pulls through. I believe that's turn 11, and now he goes through 12, 13, and now 14 with 3 laps to go. Wow. Hear the shifting right there. They actually equaled out that lap. They stayed the equal distance away. 1:12.084 and a 1:12.0879. That is not enough to gain really any ground. By the looks of it, this is going to be Cameron's race with 3 laps to go. through 11. Still going strong as Garlington. Can he have a third 1 minute 11-second lap? It's definitely possible. Most definitely possible. Did all right there, coming out of 14. Gonna have 2 laps of racing to go here at St. Pete. 1:12.034 to a 1:12.132. About a tenth of a second gained there. It is Garlington's race to lose now here at St. Pete. That is the shifting zone, by the way, in case you're wondering why they sound a little different there when they go through turn 3, that bend there. It's because that is the shifting zone. I only know because of the fact that I've driven this track enough to know where to shift almost. Here we go, down the long back straightaway once again. Through turn 10 and big braking zone down into 11. Dangerous spot there in the track to miss your brake is if you may mess up your braking zone right there. That's a big crash you're going into. It's very hard to pull out of it if you miss your braking zone here. Here we go. About 2 miles left for Cameron Garlington to win the first ever NTIS race. The white flag is out. 1 more lap to go here at St. Pete. 2.35 seconds. And he didn't even run a very good lap. Joel just completely screwed up his lap. Is the only reason he pulled away nearly a 1:13. I don't think anyone's best lap is a 1:13. Oh, a couple in the 40 never actually completed a lap, which is tough. Whoa, no, he's not finishing 43rd, is he? Okay, I didn't think so. This is lap time. Oh, because my number is low. Okay, I see why now. But only 2 people have a top number way up there in the 1:13. Down the long back straightaway into turn 10. Or is that 11? Yeah, it's 11, my bad. Through turns 13 and 14. Garlington slowed it down a little extra there as he comes down the front straightaway. It is going to be Cameron Garlington winning the Firestone Grand Prix. What was his lap? Oh, I can't look stupid. Wow, Joel gained nearly a third of a second there, and I don't believe we're going to wait all this time. That's going to take a little, yeah, that took nearly a minute and a half. 2.073 there for Joel. Let's quick look at their final lap times. It was, ooh, yeah, definitely a big difference. As I said, he did really slow it down there. He really wanted to get it through. Oh, I don't have to like open a Word document. Ah, it's so weird. Anyways, NTIS race 1, great NTIS race 1. Remember, we're getting to season 3 in these series, so only 15 lap race seasons, so short seasons. Anyways, what a good race here. As you can see, tough break for that 40 team. Unable to even complete a lap with that crash there. Anyways, I'll export it. Oh, I can probably delete that later. NTIS race 1. What a good race here, and we'll take a quick look at the point standings here. I will process it for you. Let me actually pause this real quick. What? Oh. I don't... That's weird. Process. We're going to do season 1 of Indy. Come on. Come on. Doesn't take that long. We'll close down this. And we'll get... really... I mean, I know. I clicked the button for a reason. And this is... what track is closest? Well, I'll just put down a road course. I'll put down Sears Point, even though it wasn't. Is there space between there? No, there's not. Okay. Process. 17 drivers added. And yes. St. Petersburg. Thank you. Oh, there. And it is the Firestone Grand Prix. No cautions as always, only 1 liter, sadly enough, but oh well. And I'm just gonna leave the date. Date doesn't matter. Alright, there we go. Results. We will quick go over here, generate the files. Thank you. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. My bad. And the standings. Cameron Garlington is obviously your point leader. 48 points over Mark Joel, who has 41. And obviously everyone else is going to get only 1 point for their position. Not exactly 1 point. Wow, so let's quick look at the statistics. If I can just, can I just go down? Let's see here. I wanted to look at something. Oh, darn. Anyways, thank you all for watching. The points will be in the description, posted on the website by tonight. Anyways, thank you all for watching. The season opener here at St. Petersburg. I'll see you next week when we go to, gotta think here, gotta think. Old Spice for the Indy Grand Prix, 50 laps, 77 miles to start off race 2. So week 2, see you then. Bye-bye.